Good evening, my name's Alex Campbell and you're watching the 8th episode of Dissecting Vikings. First of all, I liked the breakdown and analysis of Floki's antagonist.
Far from wanting to leave this island, he wants to stay because he wants to be king of it. He could never be king in Kattegat. But here, an uninhabited land, a new world, harsh or not, he could be king of it all.
Discussing his motivations and exploring how he's trying to provoke Floki into reacting was a good way of breaking it down for the audience. Also like how Floki tried to approach this. Rather than mirroring the aggression, he tried to combat it by being passive, even though in the end he was able to provoke Floki by attacking his religion. I think from the audience's perspective, it feels kind of weird that Ivor was able to acquire the Frankish soldiers with such ease. I realise Rollo's motivations have deliberately not been explored at this point, and I look forward to seeing his explanation of why he would side with Ivor in the second half of this season. I only have to wait 6 months. 6 months! Is it weird that I'm attracted to this character all of a sudden after seeing her dressed up in freaky pagan makeup?
What did you want to talk to me about?
Everything. The gods, life and death, my soul, the hanged man, despair, hope, eternal life.
I mean, fuck man, I was gonna go to bed soon, but I guess. I don't care for the relationship between Hegman and Lagertha. It needed more development. It just feels rushed. I don't feel any chemistry between them, and I'm just not getting anything out of it at this point. Maybe I'm not feeling any chemistry because at this point Hegman's character is still a two-dimensional caricature rather than a fully fleshed out and developed person like everybody else in this show. Well, I like God and I like women and I'm a badass and I just like fighting and fucking and God. They need like a backstory, something happened to him. I don't know. Something.
What do you think your mother is doing now?
Perhaps she's getting ready to fight.
Or maybe she's dead. Maybe she has already died in battle.
She's not dead.
My advice to you is to forget about your mother.
Fuck man, Margaret went from a slave girl to an overly ambitious, manipulative wife to a complete psycho bitch. Could you imagine talking to a little kid like that? Yeah, little Billy, your dad's fucking dead. Drove his truck off the fucking cliff. Oh well, cunt. No worries. Psycho.
Don't think of her. Don't imagine she's ever coming back.
I think Michael Hirsch should be applauded for the brilliantly executed death of Æthelwulf. It was such an unexpected and emotional twist at this point in the story.
The angels are already here. Can't you see them? Can't you see them?
He was killed by a random bee sting. I just love it. And in the end, I did actually feel for Æthelwulf. I mean, to no fault of his own, his legacy will not stand up in the hierarchy of kings. It'll kind of fade into obscurity. He was defeated at every turn by the great heathen army. He had no great turn or twist to take this culture in. He didn't have the crown for very long, and his crown didn't even go to his biological son. His crown goes to a love child who was fathered by a different man who his wife gave birth to. I mean, you just have to feel for the guy. I feel like he never really got a break. And while his death was happening, I couldn't help but remember back to the torment and torture he felt from his father because he never truly loved him. All those scenes just came flooding back to me. So good job, Michael Hurst. Good job.
You love me, Father? Do you? Because if you do, I want you to say so. I need you to say so. Please. Please.
As far as cinematography goes, the ending scene with the juxtaposition of Alfred being crowned king, the burning of Floki's community, and Hegman devoting his fealty to Lagertha was just superb.
You did this!
The whole thing looked beautiful, and Trevor Morris's score raised the tension so much in the murder scene of Floki's community. I love Vikings for taking this risk and doing weird alternative scenes. It's not just shot flat like a normal drama, it has an artistic tinge and twist to it which I just relish. In conclusion, I think Vikings is the best show currently on television. The characters are so developed and compelling. The storyline continues to twist in unexpected ways, and it's just so great to not know what's going to happen. And also, we get all these beautiful moments of cinematography. The directors aren't afraid to do something unconventional every now and then. I feel like the show has a lot of freedom. Michael Hurst and the directors get to really explore being artists. They don't have the producers of the History Channel over their shoulder always crushing everything. Fucking bean counters, man. Stick to pushing buttons, not creating art. But this totally breathes a show which is of its own and is artistic and fulfilling. Thank you for watching, and it'd really help out if you could like, subscribe, and comment. Good night.